EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From the rugged Pacific coast of Oregon, it's opening round coverage in the final event before the playoffs, the Oregon Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. Let's bring in Nota Begay the third. Nota, this player very simply has the look of a winner. The bounce in the step, the smile, the ease with which they're playing this next round. Nothing like getting that first win in your hip pocket, right? You know it.
Well, over the course of your career, there's a handful of things that you always remember. You remember your first win as a junior golfer. You remember your first big win as an amateur. Now, your first win as a professional sticks in your mind for the rest of your life, but this is the professional game. You've got to keep building.
For such a big drive, I expected better out of that bunker shot.
Nota Begay is on the ground for us at the first green.
And a dead straight look here. Very little break, just has to get it on line.
Oh, how good a read is that? It is a birdie at the opening hole. And she'll quickly get it to 1 under par. On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes, a long par 3 coming in at 220 yards, and it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. 14 feet to the hole. Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. On to our first par 5 of the round, the 563-yard third hole. Bunkers dot the fairway on each side, and they're penal. But if you can avoid those, you'll find a wide, receptive green that will yield its share of 3s and 4s. This one's starting a hair right. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. But that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Five feet now for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. So now she's looking at a tough second here out of the sand. Nah, coming out of the bunker, just couldn't get enough club head on the ball and comes up well short.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
21 feet from pay dirt. Nope, good effort, but that's got to wander a few feet by. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And she's going to drop to 2 under par. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Second shot, good look at the green.
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. Look here at birdie.
And if you've ever used a putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up a hill and dead straight.
Oh, yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you, don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now this, her second into this par 3.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. Good stuff, though it is for a bogey 4. That will not help the cause. We make our turn away from the ocean now and head to the par 4-7. At 411 yards, it offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second, the green that is one of the more difficult on the course. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. While sitting on an upslope here, you've got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that lie.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt.
I'm not gonna like that one.
That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And she's going to drop to 1 under par. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or bomb it over those 2 fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. She started this one a bit to the left.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And she'll remain at 1 under par. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5 9th. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. So a chance now to bring this par 5 to its knees. A long eagle putt. That's a good eagle putt there, beautifully weighted, and just a short one left for birdie. Easy as can be, it's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. And that'll be a 2 under for this front side as she goes out in 34. The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left. A little too much roll on the back end there, and this is going to wind up diving into the heavy stuff. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in 2 with a good shot here. Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done. Wow, this would be some 3 right here. Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards, a par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left.
Another example of her excellent balance and timing, and that's a good shot.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And I think this is a very makeable putt. Even from this distance, there's not a lot to see here.
With it there. Yeah, well done. That putt had potential for danger, but that's pretty good. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and she's going to stay in -3. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. And I don't think that ball is going to wind up being playable. That area is considered out of bounds. Oh dear, that looks thick in there.
As they say, don't put that toolbox away just yet.
Didn't go your way. It happens in golf, so just pick up and move on. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Okay, that's how you bounce back right there off the double at the previous hole. Frank, a chance to get it all back right here.
Yeah, that was great composure. Could easily be sort of like licking your chops, feeling down, but all of a sudden just to stand up and hit a shot like that, impressive.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. 4 feet now for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. But of course, with so many great vistas, this is visually a tough hole, this par 4 14. Look out in the fairway and you'll see pot bunkers to contend with in your landing area. If you can stay left of the danger, you will have a better look into an elongated green. That was close to being good, but it'll hop off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. It'll take some effort from this buried lie, but a chance now to still reach this green in 2. that'll do just fine. From the heavy stuff to here, now this for birdie. Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. Four holes to go as we come to the par 3 15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one in the center of this plateaued green is not a bad play here. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Second shot now, here at the par 3.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And she'll remain at 2 under. Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present Bandon Dunes pot bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right. That is straight into the thick stuff. So even from the thick stuff, a chance still to possibly reach this green in regulation. Well played there, a birdie here at 16. A lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left and a canyon to the right, but a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second. Ooh, and that is going to wind up missing the target by a good margin, and that will be no bargain in there. Digging in here, readying her second from the fairway bunker. And that is going to be tough in there. That is into the heavy stuff. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And her score's going to stay right where it is. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in two. And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Second now from the sand here at 18. Yeah, that's a good shot. Sand takes away any chance of going for the green in two, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track.
Third shot, looking for a good one.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, so she'll finish that off for her par here at 18. And this will be a solid opening round of 69, 3 under par. One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day one.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8, though, or hit the reset button. This can easily go the wrong way very quickly. Tomorrow, important round.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.